Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. So I found another airdrop prospect in the niche of DeFi. Nowadays, I like DeFi related airdrops because though many people sign up for these DEXs, not many active users. And going forward, I'm leaning towards them more than social airdrops. And this one is another good one because it's backed by YZI Labs. It's also affiliated with the Binance Smart Chain and it's DeFi oriented. So basically, it's a trading terminal, provides everything when it comes to trading, whether it's perps, whether it's spot, it's on chain and multi chain. And then it also has this ghost feature that allows you to, for big traders with hundreds of wallets that want to go anonymous, there is that. So I'm not going to go much into what it has to offer. It's worthy of exploration, so you can explore it. So I just deposited. There is an airdrop portal, so there is a defined airdrop. At this moment you'll be earning GP, which is points. Zero fees are active until further notice. A 1 BIP fee is charged on all trades and will be refunded at the end of the period, while zero fees last ref volume will not be counted towards cashbacks. So anyway, I just came across this. I would assume that it's new. Now looking at the, yes, it's quite new because, wow, the leaderboard interestingly is just showing 4 people. I'm not sure why. And the highest streak here is 16 days. So this is new. Now I saw it out of X, by the way, backed by YZI Labs. Also CZ Binance is behind, looking strong. And again, they've declared that there's an airdrop and they're giving you a portal where to get started on. So breakdown of GP, you will see that there is a spin feature which I like, but you cannot unlock this until you get to level 2. So your first aim will be to get to level 2. Now currently it looks like it's based on swap volume currently, because when you look at that leaderboard you will see that nobody has perp volume. So that's where I'll be focusing on. So here it says spot volume and here it says trading volume. Then streaks also, a streak also helps. You can use my invite when joining. Now speaking of trading volume, I would assume that they are referring to trades out of this terminal. So this terminal is basically it features Solana, I believe multiple chains. You can switch chains here so that you see newly launched tokens. Of course they are audited as well, so there is information about their distribution and all that. Multi-chain including SU. This terminal allows you to have execution speed, new launches and all that. I'm sure this is like a pump fund situation. Many of the tokens here go through a bonding curve, end up listing on a DEX and gaining popularity. But personally, I'm going to focus on swap. Perps allows you to, currently you can trade your hyperliquid perps and Aster perps. So this will give you exposure to those two exchanges, which I believe, like hyperliquid, it's expected that it will have an airdrop upcoming. But personally, I would focus on swap. I'm just saying that at the moment because the airdrop portal doesn't seem, although I'll experiment with perps and see if it's factored into your points earnings, because of course that is a better way of generating volume. And you'll see here it's volume oriented. So for every 1000 volume beyond 10k, you'll earn an extra 200 GP. Okay. So anyway, I've deposited a small amount just to experiment with it, and my plan is to explore swaps to see if it will impact my GP earning. So swap is as simple as using this option here. This is like moving your funds between perp and spot, assuming you want to trade perps. Okay, so I'd focus here. And this is multi-chain, so my funds is on the base chain at the moment. Let me try to swap for ETH also on the base chain. So 50%. Now, zero fees, which is good. I don't know. Let's see. So Genius sponsorship. They said the fees will be returned, at the end of the campaign. So it's in effect zero fees because it shows here 0.26, but it says fees are free till further notice and will be returned. So confirm. Now it gives you a native wallet, so you don't have to sign transactions. Or do you? No, it gives you a native wallet where you deposit onto. So let me swap back, and you don't need gas fee as well. I mean, to have ETH for gas, because I only deposited USDC. Okay, so anyway, I don't even know where my balance is, where my ETH is. So this is ETH max. Okay, so it makes use of aggregation. I mean, it routes through different paths, and that may impact how much the expenditure is. Now, this is quite expensive. Let's refresh. So this is quite expensive, although I'm going to swap back, but let's see if there is a better option. So let's see USDC on Optimism. Okay, so this is a better rate. So, and the routing is through Relay. Anyway, I'm going to be adding this. By the way, I've added it to Airdrop C, which the app for airdropc.com, which is going to be the singular most important application for airdrops going forward. I'm still populating it for information, but let me give you a gist of how this will work. First off, I'll be serving all the airdrops through this medium. So if you look for Trade Genius, you will find it with an entire publication tutorial that I'll be iterating over time on how to qualify for the airdrop. This will lead you to Airdrop C. Okay, now under packs, you will see that I created this also to enhance my ability to qualify for airdrops. I usually struggle, even though I do so many tutorials, I don't end up doing the actual tasks that will qualify me for the airdrop. So under DEX volume swaps, I've added Trade Genius. Assuming I add this to the dashboard, it will remind me to ensure that I carry out this task. This is like simulating urgency. When I complete it, I complete it. I'll click complete. If I don't, it will go into the unfinished category, and then this will trigger reminders. It will persistently remind me to complete the task. So if I'm able to do this daily, over the course of time, I'll generate organic volume that will enhance my ability to qualify for the airdrop. Going forward, I'm focusing more on DeFi-oriented airdrops, and there will be many of them here. Just add them to, for example, open delta neutral strategy on Paradex and variation 10 times. Set the timer, complete the task, so that I'm reminded persistently of these tasks. So that's my leaning, DeFi related airdrops going forward. While you're on airdropc.com, don't forget to subscribe to airdrop reminders. So click here and submit your email here to subscribe. Very soon I'm going to be well set up with this, 200 or more airdrops on the app, and then I'll be sending reminders and all that. I'm just working on filling it up with information as we speak. Contact me using this contact form, this Telegram, and this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. In the description, I'm going to list at least 3 or 4 YZI related applications I found recently with airdrops that I believe will be huge. Check them out. Stay awesome, take action. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials.